I still feel extreme guilt when I think about that night. I was holding my dog tightly on the couch and taking a selfie. He suddenly turned his head and gave me that famous weird side eye. I thought he was maybe posing or just messing around with me. I posted the picture and gave it the caption, "My sassy boy," but I had absolutely no idea that he was actually frozen in fear right then. He was silently telling me to let him go with every single part of his body. I turned his biggest stress signal in life into a total joke. You might be making this exact same mistake with your favorite dog every day without even knowing it. Welcome to PetMate, where we decode the hidden language of dogs. If you open TikTok or Reels, you will see thousands of videos where dogs are giving this side eye. Some trending funny music is playing in the background and people are bursting with laughter. But this cute look actually has a very scary scientific name in veterinary science. They call it the whale eye. This happens when the white part of your dog's eye, or the sclera, shows up really clearly, and their pupils get super big or dilate out of fear. Then those eyes look kind of like glass. This means your dog is not in a funny or relaxed mood at all. He feels extremely nervous and thinks he is in extreme danger right at that moment. You might think he is really happy while standing in the PetSmart aisle on a Saturday morning, but his whale eye tells you he actually wants to escape from there at any cost. It is not just the eyes, because a dog's mouth also gives off many silent danger signals that we miss. Humans show their teeth when they smile happily, so we think dogs might be doing the same thing. So when a dog shows his teeth, we naturally assume he is probably smiling too. Many people consider this a submissive grin. Yes, sometimes it can be a smile if their body language is soft, but most of the time, this is actually an offensive pucker or a direct preparation for an attack. The skin above his chin gets wrinkled, and the corners of his lips take on a C shape. This is no smile. It is a very clear and direct red alert. Have you ever noticed your dog licking his own lips over and over for no reason? There is no food around, but he keeps wetting his lips with his tongue. Or let's say the room feels pretty cold, but he is still panting really fast, and the muscles and skin around his mouth stay very tight while he pants. These are signs of extreme anxiety in dogs. Sometimes they even sweat through their paws out of intense fear. You might notice his wet paw prints on the floor. A dog wagging his tail does not mean he is happy at all. This is one of the biggest myths our society has made up about dogs. The position and movement of a dog's tail tell us much deeper things. Let's say the tail is totally stiff and tucked between his back legs. Or maybe the tail is standing straight up way above his back level, and it is moving side to side in very small but dangerously fast movements. This is not a friendly welcome. It is the final stage of tension and threat. What if he flattens both ears backward and glues them tightly to his head? That means he is very scared or trying desperately to defend himself. You see this scene very often if you go to the dog park on the weekend. One dog walks straight toward another dog with a really stiff body, and the owners watch from far away and think, "Look how nicely they want to play together." Then an ugly fight breaks out within seconds. Another signal is yawning over and over for no reason. If your dog keeps yawning big in front of you, even though he is not tired at all, this means he is actually trying to calm himself down from that stressful situation. He acts out this fake yawn to release his inner anxiety. Sometimes they start moving in slow motion out of pure fear, as if the whole world around them suddenly slowed down. Honestly, I am not sure this happens the exact same way for every dog, because some dogs might freeze up due to physical illness too. But usually these basic body language signs are a common thing for all breeds. Understanding these signals is the most important thing when we train a dog. Their eyes stay wide and focused during training. They look steadily at the trainer's hands or eyes, because dogs naturally like to look into human eyes. This is a big genetic effect of domestication. Wolves never look directly into a human's eyes like this. Dogs that learn fast keep both ears standing straight forward, and the tail stays high near the level of their back. The tail either stays totally still or it wags in very small movements. This position means he is extremely focused and positively motivated. But what about breeds with floppy ears, like Basset Hounds or Beagles? You have to pay attention to the very base of their ears in those cases. No matter how floppy the ear is, the base still moves forward when they pay attention, and the base of the ear glues tightly back against the head when they get scared. On the other hand, dogs that struggle to learn show clear stress in their body language. language. They keep looking away or breaking focus. And it does not matter how many favorite treats or food you show them then. Their brain just cannot process that information at all. This does not mean your dog is stupid or stubborn. It means he feels too stressed out because of that environment. So if you think you can force them to learn, no, you really cannot force anything. You absolutely cannot teach a new command to a scared or stressed dog. Their brain goes into survival mode then, not learning mode. There is another really interesting scientific fact about tails. Scientists have seen that the direction a dog wags its tail clearly shows their emotions too. When a dog sees something positive or happy, the tail leans and wags more to the right side. And when they get scared or see something negative, the tail wags more to the left side. This happens because of the separate activities in the left and right hemispheres of their brain. So do not just see a wagging tail from far away and run over to hug them happily. Notice which way the tail is swinging more and how stiff his body is first. Humans get goosebumps from extreme cold or fear. Dogs get the exact same kind of reaction called piloerection. The hair stands straight up starting from the neck, down the spine, to the base of the tail. Many people see this and get confused thinking the dog will attack right away. But this is not a direct or only signal of aggression. It just means he is very excited or upset right at that moment. That could be from deep fear or from a very strong confusion. Like, let's say a dog is sitting on the floor with a guilty face. We think he realizes he made a big mistake by chewing up the shoe. But honestly, dogs do not feel guilt like humans do. He is just giving you that reaction because he got scared hearing your angry voice. That cowering body and side eye are not guilt or regret at all. That is a desperate cry to save himself from your anger. When you yell at him or physically punish him in that state, you are basically breaking his trust from the inside forever. He will slowly stop communicating with you normally altogether. A dog that was good yesterday will not just bite out of nowhere today. There is a long warning sign behind everything. Behind it is days and days of ignored stress and fear piling up. Understanding these signals is even more important when dogs interact with kids. Kids love to hug dogs or put their faces really close to the dog's mouth, and dogs give off this side eye or whale eye signal then. Parents might watch from the side and think, what a cute scene of friendship. But that hug is a very suffocating threat to the dog. Dogs never hug each other out of love like humans do. Blocking space means a sign of dominance to them. So if your dog keeps faking yawns when he sees kids, or licks his own nose and turns his neck to give a side eye, move the kid away from there immediately and give the dog some space. This is not the dog's fault at all. It is entirely our failure to understand body language. So what exactly should you do to calm a dog down in a stressful situation like this? The very first and main thing is to break direct eye contact with him. Staring straight into the eyes means a big threat in the dog world. He will panic even more if you keep looking into his eyes. So turn your own head away a little bit and relax your body. Let him be totally alone for a while. If he gets scared and sits quietly in his bed or crate, please do not go in there and try to pull him out or pet him. At most, you can toss a little treat toward him from far away, but do not force physical contact in any way until he comes to you himself. There is no doubt that your dog loves you a lot, but love does not mean he has no personal space or boundaries. Just like us humans also need to be alone for a bit after work sometimes. Start paying close attention to every small, silent body language your dog makes from today on. Stop turning his whale eye into a joke to post a video on social media. Try to get him out of that stressful situation fast instead. He might not be able to say things to you out loud in human words, but his whole body is always talking to you. You just have to listen to that silent language and understand it right. If this video helped you understand your dog even a little bit, then give the video a like and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And comment down below to let us know what is the weirdest thing your dog does when they are stressed. See you in the next PetMate video. Take care of yourself and your dog.